veteran actress Connie Chiume has died aged 72. Family members posting a short statement on her Instagram account. She passed away at Garden City Hospital in Johannesburg, and the internationally acclaimed actress was part of the Black Panther franchise and local telenovela Gomora. Actress Rami Chuene joins us live now to talk to us about this. Firstly, thank you so much for your time this evening. I mean, it's really been a difficult day, especially when you look at social media. And I saw a tweet from you just a short while ago, and really just saying something that we know her by, which would be my baby. And that is what you would say on and off screen. How do you react to her passing?
First of all, it is just so much disbelief. I can't believe that we talk about Mom Connie in the past tense. I mean, just 2 months ago, she just turned 72 years old. And, you know, Mom Connie girlfriend, and she's so young, full of life, always bubbly, always ready to get down, to dance, to have a party, and obviously to work hard. Such a legend and such an icon. And to now speak about her right now in the past tense has been one of the most devastating things we've actually experienced. And the entertainment industry and the country at large is just shocked.
And I'm going to talk about the monumental loss that this is now for the entertainment industry and the gap that, you know, her passing now leaves in this particular industry. But let's talk about your personal encounters with her.
I don't know, I'm laughing first.
I know why you're laughing first, but go ahead.
How do you know what I'm laughing at?
I know, go ahead. Someone whispered.
I wonder what they said to you. But you know what? Mom Connie and I, we had such a special and unique relationship, personal as well, because funny enough, I didn't even get like proper chance to work with her like most of the actors that they have. But then we've had such an amazing relationship, and she's always been someone that I look up to. And you know, when you look at someone and you say, if I don't look like that, and that, I know that I would have failed. So Mom Connie was just one of those people, you know, that, you know, always cracks up jokes, always ready to lend a hand. One of the best actresses we've had, one of the best actresses we've had ever. I mean, when Mom Connie started working in 1977, I was 2 years old. So that should tell you how long she's been in the industry. And then growing up, being a girl from Limpopo who gets to now experience someone like Mom Connie in the flesh, and then to actually have a personal relationship with her has been such a blessing.
You know, pardon me, go ahead.
No, and I was going to say that, you know, and not just me, because now I'm old, but there are a lot of young people, a couple of generations that come behind me that have managed to work with her, got to experience her. And I can tell you right now that all of us feel exactly the same way. We're feeling the tremendous loss. We are feeling so lost. You know, when you look at someone, you're thinking, that's like Cicely Tyson of our time. We see her hitting 98 and still going strong. So for a young girl like Mom Connie, this is too soon.
She was really young indeed. And you know why I'm laughing, and you mentioned it, is that someone did say the jokes between the two of you would be so electrifying that there would be no one in the room would be able to contain themselves. And you went right there. So let's talk about
the dancing, of course, and the dancing.
Yes, the dancing as well, because if one experience the two of you independently of each other, you can only imagine when the two of you are in a room.
And throw me a piece of Mom Lillian do it.
Let's talk about her passing and what it means now. I mean, this is a tremendous loss for the industry, for her family, for a number of people that would have come into contact with her, ever smiling, ever gracious, ever humble. And you think about her work ethic. And, you know, it didn't come close to a lot of people's work ethic today. Let's talk about that and what it means for the industry going forward.
What it means for the industry going forward. And I just hope that everyone has learned how Mom Connie carried herself, you know, especially work ethic. This is someone who would never show up to work late. This is someone who would never not know their lines. This is someone that you would never read anything crazy or scandalous about. This is someone who managed to lead a quiet life. When you know everything about someone and yet you don't know everything about them. They're not out there saying, hey, look at me. But it is us who are drawing closer to her. But it is because of how gracious she was, how generous she was, and just how giving she was, and just how loving she was. And we couldn't help but be completely attracted to that energy. And this loss comes as a complete shock because, you always see yourself doing stuff together. You always plan and want to do so many things together. I remember 2 years ago, she had her 70th birthday party, which I missed because I was not there. But, people danced until the next morning. And for the entertainment industry, I hope that we manage to look and watch what Mam Connie was all about. And she has left such a huge print and a blueprint for us as entertainers, up and young coming artists behind, 2 generations behind me, for instance, to look at someone like Mam Connie and she conducted herself until the very last. And I hope that we take that with us. We learn to be more generous. We learn to be more giving. We take our art seriously, and we just be kind.
Yeah,
Mam was a good person, a very kind person.
And there was something about her, though. Every time you see her, whether on screen, off screen, in pictures, wherever, style was always the thing. Dressed to the nines.
But on my baby. Always, all the time, beautiful hairdo, made up, nice dress, and she had a walkabout. Mam Connie, she was like a undercover model, undercover model. You could see her poise, her grace, her gracefulness when she walks. You could see she in Asaswengi, but she knew what she was all about. And when she walks into a room, we can't help but stay. And she's not making an announcement, but there's just this aura about her that, when they invite you to an event and Mam Connie's there, you're like, yeah, no, they invited us. I went to an event, Mam Connie was there. That is the kind of grace and the labels, as the young ones put it, that, when Mam Connie was there, we kind of understood the kind of event that was.
And, we laughed tonight, and really this is something she would be saying to us, and...
I know. I'm actually not sure. It's funny enough, I didn't even cry the whole day. I don't know why I'm crying now that you're looking at me.
Oh, but
it's always just been jokes and jokes the whole day. And we just first I'm in the shock and the disbelief because it just happened. And then, and you go into social media and you see the videos that people are sharing. You see the love, and some people, even people that we do not know, that share short stories, the little experiences that they had with her. The faceless people who can easily tell you their experience with Mam Connie and say how kind and beautiful she was to them and towards them. Cast and crew, everywhere Mam Connie went. She went with such poise, with such grace, and she was huge. I remember when Black Panther came out, we lost our minds, and she was still going please, come guys, come on now. It could have been any other show.
What a life.
But it was a big deal.
What a life, what a life. And she really was a big deal indeed. And condolences to you. I know it's not an easy time, but also I'm glad we get to reflect and talk about some of the funny moments and some of the, really important milestones in her life. But thank you so much, Rami. And of course, in the coming days, we will be speaking to yourselves, industry colleagues as well, just reflecting on her life. Thank you for chatting to us this evening.
The whole country, or everyone in the country that has been touched by Mam Connie, I know it. When you think Mam Connie knows me, I know exactly what you mean, and she knew each and every one of you. Condolences to you and condolences to the family.
Thank you very much. That is fellow actress there, Rami Chuene.